Yeah, Jessica, it is very difficult to watch. We are actually going to go through it and show our viewers what he is apologizing for.
Yes, Jessica, it is really hard to see. We will go through it and show our audience his regrets, but Cassie is doing what she's doing now because she saved her life. Prepare yourself for a shocking discovery in the realm of celebrity controversies. Jaguar, in an emotional interview, Wright apologized on Instagram for the disturbing 2016 video that went viral recently, which showed Diddy CS abusing his ex-girlfriend Cassie in a hotel room. Combs was also seen shoving, kicking, and dragging his former girlfriend down the hallway. Wright sobbed as she detailed horrific details about the dark side of Diddy's relationships and made grave accusations against him. I can only imagine Cassie is even more upset about this at this point, given that her video went viral. Wright also claimed that the late Kim Porter was instrumental in helping Cassie escape Diddy's control. Wright asserts just before Cassie passed away, Porter persuaded her to leave the tumultuous relationship. Wright didn't stop there. She openly claimed that Diddy was responsible for Porter's death, giving an already unsettling tale a terrifying new angle. The internet is ablaze with Wright's resurface warnings about Diddy, especially her suggestion that he might be connected to multiple deaths within his inner circle. It's too many coincidences, and as if that weren't enough, legal experts are now drawing parallels between Diddy and notorious figures like Jeffrey Epstein and R. Kelly, hinting at a potential downfall for the music mogul. Northeast Romani, an attorney unrelated to Diddy's case, suggested that the allegations could lead to severe consequences, possibly even imprisonment for Diddy, reminiscent of Epstein's fate man. This explosive following Cassie's lawsuit, in which she accused Diddy of abhorrent abuse and human trafficking, revelation occurs. Keep checking back as this scandal develops, as it has the potential to bring down a major player in the music industry from the start. Let's examine Cassie's terrifying allegations in more detail. Cassie, whose legal name is Cassandra Ventura, filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul, that sent shockwaves through the industry. She claimed in the lawsuit that Diddy had abused her for 10 years, and the lawsuit described a chilling story of control and violence that began when Cassie signed a record deal with Bad Boy Records at the age of 19. Cassie also claimed that Diddy had used his influence to trap her in a violent and toxic relationship. Cassie claims that shortly after Diddy forced her to kiss him during her 21st birthday celebration, the abuse started. From there, she claims, things got much worse. Cassie gives an account of a life. The lawsuit describes other incidents of physical abuse, including one in 2015, where Diddy allegedly beat her so badly that his own security personnel started crying when they saw her injuries, during the period of time she was under siege and under his total control. Yesterday, I saw it posted on every social media page. Cassie filed a complaint against Diddy in New York City, arguing that she was trapped in an abusive cycle that had lasted for decades. Cassie also describes horrific incidents in which Diddy allegedly controlled every aspect of her life, beating her regularly and hiding her hotel rooms for days until the bruises and other signs of abuse disappeared. Cassie was also given substances to help her cope with these traumatic experiences, which led her into a cycle of abuse, violence, and trafficking. Cassie also recounts horrific episodes in which Diddy forced her to engage in intimate acts with male companions, which he would film. The court cases, the revelations continued after that. Furthermore, according to Cassie, Diddy's aggressive inclinations expanded beyond her. She mentioned an alleged event in which he blew up rapper Kid Q's automobile during their brief relationship in 2012. Kid CI corroborated these claims, lending credence to Cassie's unsettling story. As if these accusations weren't enough, It turned out that Diddy's inner circle did nothing to step in when Cassie's lawsuit was developing. The legal dispute abruptly turned against Diddy, just as the lawsuit was making headlines. C confirmed that the car blew up and that it actually happened in real life. He would be blowing up cars. A damaging video that surfaced made Diddy's legal problems even worse. In the video, which CNN was able to obtain, Diddy is seen chasing Cassie, grabbing her by the neck, throwing her to the ground, kicking her, and dragging her across the floor. At one point, he even appears to throw what appears to be a vase at her. Diddy has never before acknowledged this incident, and the apology video that he posted today is the first time that he has done so. In fact, this graphic evidence starkly contradicts Diddy's vehement denials and paints a grim picture of his violent behavior. Imagine not being able to call the police. Having your ID confiscated. Diddy could not have asked for a worse timing for the release of this video, as it coincided with federal officials raiding his Los Angeles residences. While not specifically naming Diddy as the target, the Department of Homeland Security confirmed the involvement of multiple agencies in this high-profile operation. There were shots of a few people leaving the home. Those people have since been detained. We are still trying to connect the dots, but as the investigation progressed, more accusations against Diddy surfaced. Former associates came forward with additional allegations of coercion and assault. These raids in Miami and New York were part of a larger trafficking investigation, further intensifying the scrutiny on Diddy. Producer Rodney Jones alleged that Diddy coerced him into performing intimate actions with superior partners. The judicial walls were closing in on Diddy, and his once impenetrable fortress of fame and influence seemed to be crumbling in a twist of irony, when another accuser claimed that Diddy and 2 other men had abused her while she was a minor. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. Cassie boldly rejected Diddy's attempts to end the lawsuit with an 8-figure settlement offer, seeking justice and public acknowledgement of the abuse she endured. This courageous move set the stage for a legal battle that could redefine the power dynamics in the entertainment industry. My actions in that video are unacceptable. The consequences of these revelations are swift and severe. Well-known people in the business are denouncing Diddy, with some referring to him as a monster and others expressing shock and disgust at the video evidence. Diddy's attempts to prove his innocence are increasingly being rejected in a desperate attempt to lessen the damage. However, Diddy's attempt at redemption did not sit well with Cassie or the public. Cassie responded harshly, calling the apology pathetic and accusing Diddy of putting more emphasis on his own image than on the suffering he caused her lawyer. Diddy also released a video apology on Instagram, admitting that his actions were inexcusable and expressing deep remorse. Meredith Firetov denounced the video, saying